reduces the effect of you in the team fight.
That's right, guys. So send in your votes throughout the day at LoL eSports. And for this first game, you can use hashtag TSMWin or hashtag OGWin and let us know 10 and 20 that the lead slips away for these guys. Oh, and maybe again coming in onto Expecte. There's the stun from the Sphere for Bjergsen. That's a lot of damage to Expecte. Ignite ticking down, and he is going to go down. First blood goes to Santorin.
Renamed to Team Duo Mid.
Team Duo Mid. This is exactly what we were talking about. You can still technically click the lantern, but it's a lot harder these days.
Amazing didn't want to take that chance, but luckily for him, Bjergsen missed his earlier stun. Hits this one, though.
Flash Cocoon, and they take down Expecte cleanly under that turret. Mithy trying to defend his mid lane, but TSM's going to take this one, too.
We are approaching the stage in the game where the 6% from the first dragon buff is fairly meaningful, though. So TSM are going to want to get one. Turtle's really far away, though.
Flash over the Flame Chomper. Soaz going to ult, and can he catch Wild Turtle? He does! And Soaz just takes down Wild Turtle. Once again, ADC for TSM way out of position.
That you took down. Uh-oh, never mind. We're talking about a Baron here.
Origin going for this Baron one more time. TSM, they feel the need to stop this.
Oh, that's a choke point.
Shockwave gets 3 people. Can Origin follow up? Dyrus comes in for his ult. Soaz with the secondary engage, gets some stuns.
There's Sonya.
Soaz goes down though. Bjergsen with a kill. Lustboy got taken out during the fight, and Origin, they can't keep doing this Baron.
And that was all Lustboy's exhaust. That was a difference.
Nice little snipe by Origin.
That's that lantern play from Mithy, highlighting it in Champion Select. Thresh is so big for Origin. They're able to get that inhibitor down, and they're keeping up the pressure. Dragon driving them away from the Nexus turret, but they're going for the Nexus!
Whoa, they are! Teleport coming in. Origin, Dyrus with the knock up there, but Soaz in there with Expecte as well. They're going to take down Dyrus, and they might take down the base too. There goes Nexus turret number 1, and they are going to back off as a recall start coming in for TSM. But that Dragon, Origin just has pressure on every part of the map right now.
Well, let's see if they can get out here. TSM actually have Morgana flanking.
Oh, that's a bind onto Mithy.
Nobody's there.
He takes some damage. Shockwave brings in Bjergsen. Can they follow it up? Lustboy gets grabbed. He's very low, goes down. Oh, big rocket comes in. They take out Niels, but they manage to just barely save Soaz in the end. TSM pressuring. They might be able to get this Dragon.
I'll get to that point after because it looks like we're getting a Baron fight.
All right. I think so. Origin going for this Baron here. They've got that 5th Dragon. TSM's going to try to stop them anyway. Lustboy throws out ward in there. Santorin, Flash, Cocoon doesn't quite connect. Dyrus in the back lane uses ult, but no follow-up really for TSM as they charge forward.
Down.
That Baron is low too. Rocket comes in. Santorin take it out. Baron regenning health, so TSM can't steal it.
Someone kill the Baron.
No one's going to kill the Baron. All right, now Baron's fine. Might take out the second Nexus turret right now. Oh, it's so close. Are they going to get it? They will.
Dyrus had to aggro that melee.
Oh, it's a fight. Lustboy taken down. Well, Expecte died first, actually. TSM fighting back, but Origin all over them. Wild Turtle got a pretty good angle on this. Mithy misses that hook. Wild Turtle coming in, looks at going after Mithy. Bjergsen is down, though, and Wild Turtle on his own. Can he get another kill? He gets one before he gets taken out. That's an ace, though, and that will be the game for Team Origin.
Teleport for Soaz. He's going for another solo Nexus.
Don't call it a backdoor.
Can he get it before his teammates arrive?
The door is wide open this time, yeah. Soaz takes the solo Nexus, and Origin will go 4-0 already in Group D. GG.
Might have to write an article on map pressure at this point because Origin just do so well. 6 try and utilize the early Dragon pressure.
I think KT just wants to finish this one as fast as they can. We'll see what happens, guys. Hit us up with your Twitter picks, hashtag KTWin or hashtag LGDWin if you believe in miracles. Goes top like Flame's like, no man, this is my big debut again. I need to win this 1v1. Some action down bot lane. PYL comes in for the knockup, but there is score right there. PYL in a ton of trouble. He is toast. He is charbroiled.
TBQ, where are you?
First blood goes to Arrow.
I talked about
TBQ.
TBQ sneaking in, but scores in that ward. TBQ gets spotted, yeah. TBQ taking a lot of damage. There's explosive cast. Someday coming in. Can he make a play here? Pops that ultimate, goes after TBQ, takes him down, and Flame in a 1v3. And even Lord Flame has to run from that one. Gets a bit of a heal off the Q, but that's a double kill for Marin, and that is exactly what he needed. Godvi in a lot of trouble. Yeah, there we go. And if you want to beat an LGD, you got to break Smegs. Arrow with another kill there.
Honestly, that did look like LGD have no plan, and they're just kind of winging it here.
Score would have been stunned there, so yeah, fantastic timing on that ulti.
Yep, that's a nice little play. And Flame continuing to struggle. He's down 20 CS. Arrow, they may have caught Imp here. Teleports coming in from both sides, but will Imp live? There's a buster shot used to push Arrow away. Whoa! Mordekaiser takes him though, and Flame comes in just to die. That's a double for Arrow on Mordekaiser.
The famed flash third Q. Oh, Peekaboo flashes the headbutt.
Flays PYL away. Doesn't get Godby.
Beating up on Darius early game, they dodged that. They were actually, Flame was head 20 CS, he even ran mid to, even make that 24 CS in total there. But then they died to another teleport.
TBQ, a little bit of trouble. TBQ is BBQ. What? Oh, come on, you have to die when I say that. Oh, okay, explosive cask used, and one more should do it. Score gets a kill there, and KT's fine with that. They're not going to pursue this too aggressively. Just clear out the wards and go back. Whoa, Nagne, what are you doing?
They find an opening for LGD.
Nagne.
That was really good by PYL. He did the
Someday still hanging out. He's got his ultimate. They could still fight this. Someday he's going to jump right on TBQ. Gets pushed back right away. Still holding that ult. Teleport coming in now for Nagne. They're going to go back in. Score taken down though. Got to be careful. Arrow still there for the moment. Gets pulled out on the lantern, and KT has to give this one up. They're going for it now. Is there anything LGD can do to stop that? Someday can teleport in. Nagne just harassing a bit, keeping LGD occupied. And Someday with that split push, thinking about recalling to be ready for that Baron. He may need to teleport. He will right now. Someday teleporting in as KT breaks off from the Baron, and they're going to chase LGD. PYL needs to be careful. Someday coming in from behind. He's going to get a huge flank onto LGD as KT suddenly has to back off, though, taking a lot of damage. Score comes in with a barrel. Imp trying to carry. Gets taken down by Someday, and that is going to be nearly an ace for KT.
Someday just wrecks LGD here with the Nagne's going to look for the pickup here. We'll see if he finishes up this chase. He does have Luden's Echo as well.
Oh, TBQ could be in trouble. There's the E. That's going to help him get vision for a little while. Peekaboo, who's going to get it? Nagne steals the support kill away. Oh.
It's pretty much written in stone.
But I mean, it's like a matter of time now.
Look at the mid lane tower, still at 60% HP, so LGD have only managed to acquire 2 towers.
Gonna PYL, but he's pretty tanky. A lot of damage coming in. PYL may need to use his ultimate here. Could be in trouble. Wall separates Score from the rest of the team. Could be good for LGD. Arrow over the wall, though. That's a kill for Score. And LGD on the run. Arrow unafraid to flash in there. Flame taken out after he tried to come in for the flank. That did not work out.
Yeah, Arrow flashes over at the same time Score flashes out.
I know.
Swap in!
It's like a wrestling match tag team.
That's right, an Imp. Oh, body slammed. And Godby gonna fall down. There's the egg, there's the ace, and there's the game for KT Rolster. They will move up.
Still need to work on that iKid synergy though.
That's right. 3-1 so far. And there goes the Nexus. LGD falls to 0-4 in the tournament. GG for KT. What do you say? I mean, kind of what we expected coming into this, but...
Place around that Vega.
Not only does Cleanse make it so you don't have to buy Quicksilver Sash, but also reduces the duration of subsequent CCs that land on you afterwards.
That's right, and it is time to send in your prediction. Is AD carry healthy enough? Santorum is coming down though, so KT wise, you're not chasing that. But here comes Score from the side. Are they actually going to fight this? I don't think so. Teleport coming in for TSM. Dyrus and Bjergsen show up. Big knockup from Dyrus. Arrow gets back under turret, trying to do some damage there. He's still going for now. Dyrus manages to help Bjergsen take him out, and Someday trying to do whatever he can. He's got 1 kill onto Wild Turtle already. Wild Turtle took out Score with the post-death.
Binding?
Massive explosion. Someday
cool
backing under turret. Gotta get away. Lustboy nearly died there. Meanwhile, Nagne takes out that mid turret. Someday gone. Wow, and TSM.
Everybody down there. Yes, Nagne did get the mid turret, but TSM just cleaned up. Flex of gold that comes from mid turret. TSM, though, they're getting cornered here. Someday does have teleport, and he's using it.
He's going in. He's coming in from behind. Score gets caught, though, by Vagar. He's going to go down. Wild Turtle with the kill there. Can they do anything now?
Yes.
I don't even know if Someday wants to come in. Yep, they'll get it quite easily.
Cage is down though, pings are coming out.
Score coming in from the side. Arrow and Peekaboo are there as well. Rocket misses somehow. Someday trying to slow people down with undertow. Score caught. Wild Turtle in trouble. Someday will be able to get that kill. KT keeps pursuing. The damage out of Bjergsen is huge. The slow just avoided. Whoa, Peekaboo with the flash ult knocks Bjergsen back into the rest of KT. Dyrus Chase now has to use his flash to escape, and KT, there's the aggressive move.
That was a beautiful wind seg from
Making their way down towards the Dragon Pit. Can they close KT off?
They want that second dragon. Will they be able to get it?
Watch for that cage.
Could be the flank here too. You can only cage in one direction. Score over the wall there. TSM in a little bit of trouble. KT, they try to take it. They don't get it. TSM secures their second dragon. They get the lock onto Score. Score in a bit of trouble. But now Someday getting into the back lines after Score goes down. He's going to run away though, taking way too much damage. Dyrus goes ahead. That's a bit dangerous. Nagne with the kill onto Wild Turtle. Oh, there's a double kill now. He took up Bjergsen. Lustboy going down, and TSM completely routed in this fight. KT all over them, a triple kill for Nagne, and he's gonna make it a quadra with this kill onto Lustboy.
Dyrus tried to ult for a kill on Someday. An Olaf with the ultimate up.
We'll see if they can do anything about it. Score coming in. Can he steal this dragon away? The cage laid down. The dragon regenning health.
flank from behind.
That's right, he's trying to come from behind. Someday all over Wild Turtle already. Bjergsen in a lot of trouble. Bjergsen goes down before the fight really even starts. And there goes Olaf, but KT still in big time control of this game. Dyrus denied, and Nagne doing a ton of damage along with Arrow again. And that's gonna be a dragon for KT after they finish off TSM.
Can't do that against the bigger man.
Bjergsen's gonna blow him up.
Bjergsen just ranked up his ulti.
Guys, man.
Oh, here we go. Someday another flank, and he pops a ghost.
That's right, coming in now, gonna run towards Wild Turtle, turning around onto Bjergsen, takes him out with the fadeaway undertow, and KT just backing off with Nagne that low. I think they'll be happy with that. He's gotta be careful here. Fadeaway slow, and KT on the run. Arrow caught. That's a problem as Peekaboo pops the ult for the heal. Is it enough? It is. Dyrus having to back away, and KT still in that retreat. No, the retreat is turned into offense. Nice double knockup from Score as KT comes back in, but they still need to be careful. Bjergsen has been untouched. Nagne! Oh, huge blow, but Bjergsen lights him up. It's enough though, and the kill comes in for Arrow. He is barely alive. KT, how did they get out of that with 1 for 3?
Noble sacrifice overall, but Nagne, the value from that cleanse, you could definitely see, like, teleport wouldn't have saved him there. He would have got insta-gib by Bjergsen here, and at the same time, though, you can see that TSM, hang on, Turtle.
Yeah, Wild Turtle could be in a lot of trouble, and by could be in a lot of trouble, I mean he's definitely dead. KT, Someday with yet another kill.
The amount of damage he's putting out, he doesn't even a crit line champion. Let's see how that went down.
He did get the stun. Nagne just didn't cleanse.
Just didn't see it coming, wasn't aware.
A little bit of damage done by KT. Some damage taken by TSM. There it is. They're going to try to engage. Big Jinx Rocket. They got Kog'Maw. They could get more. This is it. Dyrus comes in for the counter engage. Arrow gets low, but they managed to take down Santorin. There goes Dyrus. A double kill for Nagne. Lustboy and Bjergsen still alive, but not for long. Bjergsen taken out, and TSM loses a huge team fight. Those death timers are long.
Yep, 50 seconds there left on most people, and over that on the solo laners, KT are going to go straight up the middle for this one.
I mean, you talked about this earlier, Professor Kobe, you know, it takes 30 seconds to leave the base to get to the point. How quick can they end this game?
Well, they're going fast in 30 seconds here.
They have an end game Jinx here, plus Janna, so KT can go for the victory.
It's all on Lustboy.
TSM were so close.
They were so close, man, and I don't know if there's any stopping KT now. The death timers are just too long, and Lustboy is the only one standing between TSM and the end of the world season for them. There goes Nexus turret number 1. Lustboy goes down, and there's no defense. There goes a Nexus. TSM is out of Worlds, and KT secures their spot in the quarterfinals.
Wow, what a spectacular ending there for KT. Again, coming out ahead in the team fight, and it earns them the Nexus.
Well, TSM.
So share your predictions by tweeting at LoL eSports with the hashtag OGWin or the hashtag LGDWin. Gonna see TBQ on another new jungler for himself this time. That Evelyn game last time, still lackluster. Now the Gragas story.
And also, he's the one who brought Teleport Diana into the meta. He's the reason so many people started playing it. Now they might try a mid lane turret dive in LGD special.
Knowing that Peke just used that teleport, it's going to take a little bit while to journey back to the lane, and they hit him where it counts. First blood, LGD.
Most of those things have been banned away, and in disaster situations, he hasn't even been able to get Gragas.
It's true.
Oh, Mythy.
Definitely showing very formidable on this Gragas. The Fate's Call does not happen, not respecting.
LGD will have stronger side lanes when it comes to split pushing with the Diana in one lane and with the Olaf in another one. So it should be fairly simple for them to keep pressure on the map. Now going for Mythy again.
There's the Fate's Call just in range. Godby's going to try to get that crash in with the ultimate. Will they get Niels? He's on the backside. The slicing Maelstrom cannot stop Flame, and him coming in off the wing. And nice collateral damage, but there's the Wombo back in with the ultimate from Orianna, and it does not look like they enjoyed that. LGD running for their lives right now. What a shockwave to turn the fight around. Godby gets hit. Another dissonance going to slow him down from the engage. Now they take down TBQ, and LGD may be overstaying their welcome a bit. Imp on the front line does not want to be there.
Yeah, a really aggressive call there by LGD, and despite the shockwave combo landing on pretty much everyone, that's not what suffered any casualties for them. I mean, he's behind him, but if he takes a step, Flame will kill him.
Luckily for them, as you just said here, they are guaranteed to get out of groups no matter what and get into the bracket stage. Let's see what happened in bot lane. TPQ.
Nice juke.
Misses.
Pulls in the Fate's Call with slicing Maelstrom on. I like it. They're going to keep going, though. Godby onto Amazing. The exhaust from Mythy onto Godby immediately. That's not going to help with the collateral damage flying over his shoulder. They are now going to take down Imp. Here comes the TP from Soaz. Do they take down Imp? That's the unstoppable force that's required to do so. And LGD scrap out a fight 3 for 2.
3 for 3,
you're right. In the top lane, looks like there are going to be a few. Three's a crowd here. Amazing.
Well, he's going to try and kill one.
Niels, he was running at Niels. He knew that might be the kill. Very nicely played on that side, but they kill Mythy here. Godby may go for that valiant kill before he goes down. They are able to slice him out. This is going to be a kill. Double kill for Flame if he can keep getting that on Amazing. It's going to be a triple, but here comes the command protect. Shockwave actually pulls him perfectly away, but he gets hit by the undertow. Amazing doesn't get the dodge in, and Flame going huge. PYL now coming in.
Origin needs
Is
to
this
run.
an I think I can situation, or can LGD really pull this into their favor? It looks like they can. Soaz now in that I think I can spot, and he very well cannot. He has to flash out, and he's going to be to safety.
You almost can't exhaust in time because the damage arrives instantaneously. They're trying to catch him.
Oh, Imp going collateral damage right back at him, but it's more of an execute. A little bit of front-end damage there. Looks like Flame is going to be onto Amazing. That could be a long chase down. It's going to be another fight on the other side of the map. Soaz gets popped in. That's not the tank they want, and it looks like it fizzles out for here. Whoa, Mythy actually goes down. That's what we were talking about, or Deficio, that's what you just said. Somebody's going to figure out where some of the wards were placed if they needed sweeping. Clears the pink as well, but they give up the bottom side of the map. See the dragon, and that will be dragon number 3 for LGD 32 minutes into the game.
And this would normally be the opening. Oh, Niels, he's gonna walk straight into them.
They didn't even really have enough vision down here. They may have seen him come from one of the sides and then predicted he was still there without seeing an exit, but LGD just go into a dark side of the map and rock out Niels.
Really big mistake from Niels, uncharacteristic for him so far at Worlds. And this gives a huge opening for LG to try and take more advantage.
Mythy caught where he does not want to be. That Zanya's just used. Looks like he'll be an easy kill coming back up. Amazing gonna have to flash over the wall as Soaz is just ground pounded right now, trying to
full control and setting up that dive on Peke in the mid lane. Amazing is going in now.
Amazing hits the Agony's Embrace. Mythy trying to get his ult down. Zanya's will not be used before he goes down. Amazing now the focus of Godby, but he's forced to get out of there. A good hit by Niels. The Ren does not get a kill. And there are 3 huge members. TBQ, Imp, and Flame just running down the path of jungle here. Not a safe turret to be at right now for Origin, and they are just going to get sideswiped here. Both sides coming from LGD. One goes down. That's actually 2 already for OG. As Amazing heads for the hills. They're going to get Niels, and Origin can't even find safety. But he has been a huge part for LGD's success throughout this one. Imp as well, cleaning up those kills, also getting a few for himself. And here, as I said, under the turrets isn't even safe. They're taking out the turrets. They're taking out Origin. Niels gets the Fate's Call in. I don't know if you're going to throw yourself back in. Mythy makes the right choice, and he puts himself in base, but it's also in range of Godby. He was just waiting to see where the hamster went. This could be a triple kill. It is as he brings in the Crescent Slash. Niels throws up the emblem, trying to give some pride to the team, and what a game coming in. Imp gets another one, 9-2 and a 6 on the game with that Graves, and they're going to be going for the Nexus turrets.
Flame using the passive, man. Look at that all player.
First Nexus turret goes down, the LGD flare goes out. They will not go 0-6 in the group stage. LGD finds themselves a win, and it will be over Origin.
Yeah, and this is probably the result that Flame wanted to have on his Worlds debut. Imp, a smile after all of the pain he's had to undergo so far at Worlds.
Leave it up to the
heavens.
heavens.
To have LGD get a win.
Just leave it up to the heavens, says Imp. Another prayer answered in 40 minutes. Send your hashtags over to Twitter, hashtag OGWin or hashtag KTWin for who you think is going to come out into this game. OG a bit warmed up, trying to clean the slate.
Amazing moves around, but it's going to be a fight.
Here we go, and on Sunday, uses the Decimate. He's actually going to try to run a bit towards score. The teleport coming in from the top. That's mid, I'm sorry. Nagne is going to be hitting it. No mana there on him. He's trying to get the autos in. It will be Soaz going down, maybe. Apprehend's not going to be there. There's a slight bleed. He tries to dodge out in the zigzag and score, but he finally goes down. Amazing. Had to leave him. Great Lantern to avoid so much damage for Niels.
And Niels has gone Sheen, though, so he wants to be able to trade back in a lot of those scenarios, and he's actually not worried about kill threat. Nagne snuck in thanks to the ward that Someday got while Amazing was counter jungling.
Oh. Call that the point of Origin. When you're standing right on the stun usually does not hit you. Cocoon miss there. Amazing goes down right to the top side. They are just obliterating this half of the map as now we see Soaz go down. And Nagne actually uses this for a chance to go hard as well on Peke.
Which can set up some really explosive fights. It's also really important to try and get a pick elsewhere to force a teleport, then you can get those advantages. This is what they call the third teleport. Rek'Sai coming in for Soaz.
It's not a farm alarm, ladies and gentlemen. It's the kill alarm, and it is going to be Soaz 0, 3, and 0. Going to have to use that teleport to get back to lane.
Look here, the Origin trying to make a play on the bottom side. If they go for a kill, Darius can TP in then.
Don't know if he's close enough to it. The box goes out to slow Someday down. They're almost forced to go towards the turret a little bit first, and Origin gets completely caught out as soon as KT has the teleport advantage.
Another mistake from Origin right here. That is not hard engage in any way possible.
Yeah. And how do you flank a team where everyone can teleport onto the map, aside from the Jinx, who gets to shoot a Super Mega Death Rocket as well?
Oh, Peekaboo onto the turret. That's going to be amazing. The repel. Nicely used to get himself to safety. It looked scary for a second, but it was okay for Origin. Arrow keeps himself safe. He does have to flash away from that slicing Maelstrom with Soaz to get himself to safety. Mid turret, however, going to be taking some damage. Nagne now coming up as well to assist on that. Looking at the cooldowns of Someday's and Nagne's teleport. Should be all right to have those up soon. And actually now mismatch once again with Soaz and Peke as they just made a move to the top side.
Origin needs to be careful. 5 members are going to show up.
That's a long run. They have so far to go down this lane, and right up the river is coming Someday and Nagne, a wall of death that OG is about to be running into. The Voidooz tries to slow them down, but it's not going to be enough. Soaz breaks off, takes the low road. Niels tries to stay on the high road, and neither are going to work on this one.
Unless Origin is staying grouped up, they are not allowed to be that far up on the map. KT is just taking these...
In this case with Rek'Sai and Shen, you're always going to be outnumbered in the early game when it comes to taking that early advantage. So grouping is the only way for Origin to win. And they're trying to get Arrow again, but it's not going to work.
That is the worst feeling in the world as a Kennen player. Just on the edge of slicing Maelstrom, the AD carry is able to avoid it with a summoner heal. The rocket flies by, but it's already 2 members down for Origin, and they are losing ground fast in the mid lane.
Desperation calls for Origin. Just trying to get a kill.
Yeah.
Never really a backup plan or plan B to get out after you've gone for that kill.
Generally in the camp, it's better to lose fast than to lose slow, so Origin may be taking the first option.
Nagne a little too hard there going in.
This could be a turnaround.
Killed. What are they doing? KT way too ahead of themselves on this one. Score's going to get hit up. Mithy with hook in just a few seconds. 2-1. Does he make it happen? They're going to hold it. Try and just get the play in. He flash plays. Doesn't need to hook. They want to completely secure everything in this one. 4 kills on KT.
That is actually...
And it's at least a 3v3, but you can even get your members to join in and have a 5v3.
Well,
or you can get caught out.
I think the Black Cleaver is giving him the move speed, and that's a dead Soaz.
Great buy on the Merc Treads. Did not stun him for enough time.
meaning that Origin has to catch someone out in this mid lane among the 3 guys. Peke is completely out of mana, and here's 2 guys coming.
And there's Shen. Goodbye.
So, Origin reaching a little bit for resources here. Possibly a finished item for Peke is what would
Stalled
come
this
from
pretty
this.
well. That wasn't a
kill
stall,
on the
though.
top
Oh
lane.
my
OG
god.
is going to go for the Baron. No, they peel off. It's going to be on Nagne now. The exhaust goes down early. That gives him time to kill Niels if he actually wants to dive back in. He gets hooked when he tries to go for the Lunar Rush. Nagne is definitely going to go down here. The teleports to the top side now as KT is trying to get into this area and make this fight theirs. They do so. Nagne goes down and 3 are dead from Origin.
I think it's safe to say that Nagne is playing much better than he did last week. I also think it's safe to say that Soaz is having a terrible game for him right now. He is not recovering or playing well from behind right here. And it was an interesting move here by Origin. They thought they were going to force the Baron while Pekka was getting caught, but Nagne just ended those dreams. They're teleporting in on a Lantern too!
Little Lantern out. Soaz can't really get himself to the back line. Will a smite come in? Will a hit happen? Score does get the Baron. And
actually
now
a good call by Fnatic.
He's going to have to push himself out. Someday goes down. Double kill coming in for Niels. Can he get some living artillery in for sight and a catch? They don't even want it. They've got what they needed here. A few kills.
And just use that ulti on Nagne if he jumps in onto Peke, who has no defensive tools, no hourglass or anything. Mithy's trying to get Arrow here.
Is there anybody to give the Lantern to, though? Nobody can come in. Arrow gets immediately Peekaboo on his back, flashes forward for the taunt. Soaz goes down. And Midi, I think they were trying to deter KT from taking it and weren't ready for a fight. And KT wanted a fight. Now inside the base of Origin. That's going to be another dunk down. The apprehend misses amazing. Someday almost living, but goes down to a Cathy surprise. And that's going to be one last shot. It's the laser. Just burning out the heels of Arrow.
And you know what? That's another 3 for 3.
So once again, the side lanes are not in favor of KT, at least not for a while down the bottom lane. So once again, Origin can move in and stop this Baron.
KT is still stronger, but this is the chance for Origin. They are all grouped up. You'd expect them to go.
It was given. Now all 5 members are going to be baroned up. They can play whatever lanes they want. Lantern is out, so everybody on the front line has to be very safe of their positioning. Soaz going to be seen coming around here. That is not where he wants to be. He's wanted the flank. Deficio, you said it was going to be near impossible, and that could be a pop-up. If Score gets in range, he cannot tunnel in. Flayed back by Midi. Things do not look like they're going well. Ever so slowly, Origin keeps getting slowed. They finally lose 1 member, but Nagne also went down in that fight.
These are the moments you either use your base gates or you use the home guard teleport because they know they're coming in. Soaz was actually recalling a little late, but he's now in home guard teleport position. Will he trigger it?
Gonna have to.
He's
going way far back here. Could go to the right, but it would deter KT right away.
There he is!
He still can't flash in. That's gonna be the ult on Arrow. The cleanse gets himself out very far. He's gonna be safe. Score is forced to flash. Nagne, Zanya's right in front, but the inhibitor turns down. Can the team give him the attack that's necessary to win this fight? 3 members of OG fall immediately. Soaz could not do enough damage. The spread of KT on the slicing Maelstrom was too good. It's like they expected it.
The 0-8 cannon flank is unfortunately not the deadliest. It was a nice effort there because he landed the ultimate on many, but at the end of the day, they did enough damage to the backline. Origin couldn't finish this off, and it looks like KT is going to get first in the group.
First in the group. OG coming out 3-0. KT with a falter in the first week, but they patch things up. They get eyes on the prize. They figure out how to take down Origin from the get-go. 24-15. Niels trying to have one more thing to say about it, but it's all about Arrow. Eyes on the Nexus. You're not going to be able to stop that. And KT take first place in Group D.
Niels very nearly killed everyone at the very end there, but KT, what a day they've had. They don't want to finish last.
All right, yeah, this is true. The champs are now locked in, the teams are loading up. So start sharing your picks for this game. Hashtag LGD win. Actually still in the jungle. He seems a lot more comfortable now. After the Gragas game, after the Elise game, taking a lot more chances. Very close for Dyrus, possibly could be going down. He does for first blood. The 6th sense was there that he needed to get out, but there just was not enough room for him to do so.
He's like, yeah, okay, I think the jungler is here. Let's just back away.
It is quite telling. PYL having to give quite a bit away. Lustboy has not been able to get back to lane with Turtle just yet. This may mean his life. Going to Ward is going to cost him pretty much everything. He gets eaten up. That's going to be PYL's kill. No. has enough coming out with the shield, lives, and they are gonna get that one over to TBQ. Turtles Rockets coming up nicely, but I don't think he's gonna be living through this one. Another kill going over to LGD, 3-1 now. This game here, it's not gonna be easy to come back from. LGD to the mid lane.
Moving through this, man, it's a straight line. It's not a rotation right there.
It sounds better.
Translated to
On
the
TT
lane.
and everything.
Oh dear.
And that's gonna be a dead Santorin. Because PYL, his presence is dictating everything right now. If he's in an area, TSM is not.
There's no TP for Flame right now, so TSM might be able to win this
down
fight.
Towards red. They were just seeing where he could go. The Abyssal Voyage takes him down a bit. We're gonna head up. That's TBQ falling down as Godby gets himself out with the passive. That's a bit of the denial I was talking about. Once you're about to finalize that kill, you may not be able to get it. PYL hoping or wishing he was close enough to Imp that time to chew him up, but it's not going to happen. And TSM get LGD as they're trying to do a little too much.
In his own jungle.
It's like there's a fight down there, and then you just hear elevator music when we see Flame on the top side.
Oh, man. And it was a really spread out fight.
Yeah.
Too.
Whoa! I kind of saw that coming. Not sure how Turtle did. Still had to use the summoner heal, but this would be a pretty close game, and it really hasn't gotten out of control, but LGD is definitely making all the moves, dictating these fights. Here, another one to the bot lane, and it is just spread to both sides. Turtle on the bot, Lustboy on the top side. Both of them go down. A little bit of flare love. Should just use to get back into games, because they're very far, few between. Right now, there has not been much choice. Glacial path to the backside. Bjergsen actually put himself in a nice spot for safety, but LGD still wants this fight. TSM is grouped up nicely if they can find the right targets, but now that they have split all into different channels of their own jungle, they continue to get picked off. Now Godby is going to be able to rejoin. I hope TSM still remembering that one. Somebody's going to get chomped up. That's Darius thrown back out to slow the team. No, Flame comes back so they can get a nice engage, not throwing anybody too far forward. Godby looking for one more kill onto Lustboy here. That's the distortion forward. Sigil into chain. TBQ is actually going to help pick that one up. Bjergsen now completely low on mana. He's going to be going down, and they are indeed farming. You have to worry about the small families and kids. They still need food no matter what is happening to the village, and that's not what you want to have happen.
TSM just didn't end up having enough sustained damage because Wild Turtle didn't do any damage at the start of that fight.
Frustration of the denial starts to come in. Looks like blue buff will go down here. PYL actually taking quite a bit. He has to use E right away, create that shield that's already taken down, so he could be killed here. TSM does not look like they can even get past him, though. Everything's used to just get PYL low, and LGD assesses the rest of the fight. Darius actually coming in, Meganars him against the wall. TSM will be able to start cleaning this one up. Imp in a bad spot. He finally gets cleaned up by Wild Turtle, and Turtle's double kill, hopefully getting him excited for a triple kill here. Exactly what Team Solo Mid needs, the quadra kill. The right target is the one that distorts, obviously, so they know where to go, but TSM wins a fight like this, and they aren't getting anything else on the map. We'll see LGD probably back up. This is TSM clawing themselves back in. You love the candy.
I don't know why.
I mean, a lot of people do. A lot of people do.
He was baiting quite a lot.
That's not really a bait, that's just death.
Pretty damn good candy in France. Apparently, they just gave a little too much to PYL. Sometimes it'll make you sick.
Jet said you could do that.
So in order to bait, there has to be a trap somewhere else. They were just throwing food into the sea at that point.
The catfish walking.
Too many never-ending gobstoppers.
Oh, didn't kill him.
Whoa, Godby blasted away. Bjergsen didn't get the hit he want because of that chaos due to the explosive cask, and now Bjergsen puts himself in a not-so-good position. Lustboy's where he does not want to be right now, and there's the other back and forth now from Team Solo Mid over the side of LGD.
It was
give
a bait.
it right back.
It was the long bait.
He knew it all along. That's
bait.
shot calling right there.
Yeah, big mistake there by Team Solo Mid going so deep there. In a 5v4 with all of their ultimates, they lose 2 for 0. Godby got the large amount of damage early on in that fight and allowed him to get into the flank without real threat on them. And maybe LGD actually takes the Baron for this one.
Santorin smite up. He is on the top side. My eyes are on how close he can get. Baron going down fast. Dyrus not going to be able to gnaw out here. No, he does gnaw out. That's the bar going down. Almost gets himself into a good spot, but they cannot do enough. Santorin, body slam over the wall, cannot get it. It's actually taken with early smites from both junglers. Santorin didn't even. Imp gets a shot on that one, and it is going to be the Vayne take. they will be able to get out of this one. Team Solo Mid was grouped up way too nicely in a death ball, and it looked like they would have come out on top. Imp seems like he's a little too far from the crowd, but the cleanse is going to help him. PYL ready to chop him up if anything goes too bad, and that's going to be Turtle down immediately. I didn't even see its health bar turn red. Flame going in. That's going to be actually 2 kills for both Vayne and for Imp. And Vayne and Imp, for Godby and Imp, I should say. Bjergsen waiting around. Makes himself gold, but it doesn't make him king. He goes down as well, and that's the ace on Team Solo Mid.
I think Centurion just delivered Godby to Wild Turtle. He shot him back, and he just instantly one-shot him.
Absolutely.
To just fight it out, see what happens. We're gonna get a Baron start.
Desperation Baron, because there's
Showing the
recalls on
mechanics.
LGD's side.
Sometimes you gotta go for broke, boys.
In time.
Look at the Tom Kench ulti right here.
That Abyssal Voyage.
PP, Dyrus is coming in. He's actually got a pretty nice Gnar bar on this one. This could pay off for Team Solo Mid. Lustboy taking a bit too much. They gotta focus on the peel
Yes,
for
Flame.
the back line. Godby over the wall. Wild Turtle completely almost zeroed out. Completely almost. He'll get there eventually. There it goes. He goes down. 2 kills for Imp already. Oh my word. Lustboy with the hook save. Oh, he puts down the Dark Passage himself, brings it to the light, but he still gets the sigil down. Godby takes him out, and these fights go coast to coast each time. Imp taking a drink.
Sure.
Bloodthirsty supports around the world are very sad right now.
Oh man. Dyrus plaqued up on the wall by the Condemned, gets taken down by Imp. Flame and PYL coming over on the Abyssal Voyage. It looks so great as they come up. And they are now inside Team Solo Mid space, looking to put the final nail in the coffin here. Dyrus will not be able to help with 30 seconds left on his timer. Looks like LGD may go around the horn here. They could have another inhibitor to drop if they're able to get this turn.
Yeah, well, this
and they will be.
Third inhibitor. Dyrus still dead. I feel like LGD has all the ability to end the game right here if they want to.
Looks like they may stick it. They have a nice minion wave coming in on the bot side. LGD looking to take down Team Solo Mid for the final game of Group D and take that 3rd position. And Wild Turtle taken down on the fountain. Condemn, oh, the laser. It doesn't kill him, but it is going to be Bjergsen flashing forward for one more valiant kill. He will go down in this instance. No, Santorin throws himself as a wall of meat in front to save his mid laner, but the Nexus turrets are going down. There's nothing that Team Solo Mid can do about that. Eyes of the minions and LGD on the Nexus. Slowly, they're more focusing on the fountain right now. 36 minutes in, LGD was able to rout Team Solo Mid in their composition, find their way to the Nexus, and take down TSM.
I'd say as a fitting way as any to end the group, unfortunately, for LGD and TSM. LGD finishes at 2-4, whereas TSM's lone victory will come last week against LGD, and they will finish last place at 1-5.
I think it's only normal for someone like you who tries so hard to do his best to feel this way in this particular moment. But all these people really, genuinely support you. And there are so many people who do, because you've built up an incredible career. Every single NALCS game. 6 times in the finals in the NALCS. 5 times at the World Championship. That can't be underestimated. And they've always been there for you. What do you want to say to them?
I have nothing but my respect and my thanks for everyone. I know that everything that's there, it's been done, and now it's time to open a new book. Right now my story ends here, but I still, even with me gone, I still want everyone to support TSM and all of my teammates. And I'm really thankful for everything that fans have given us, that we've brought into esports to this far. I mean, back then we didn't even have a pause button, so like we're really getting somewhere, and I have nothing but gratitude for you guys, and I wish the best of luck to my teammates in the future.